Hello, Shay. Hello. Shay, can you hear me? Hello. Kò ń ṣe Facebook bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́ lọ YouTube. Hello. Shay, can you hear me?
Hi, Olumide.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
I hear you. Can we stop the live stream for a second? Just to check a few things. Jarius, I know you're here, but it's showing my name because I sent you my link. So you have to rename yourself. And then Olumide, the account with the logo is my main account. So you can take out the others.
So I think you guys need to start like now.
Yeah, let's just check Jarius's audio and video and see that it's good.
Hi, good morning.
Hello, Jarius. Did I pronounce the name right? Is it Jarius?
Yes, you pronounce it right, Jairus.
Right. So you need to rename yourself.
Okay, is my audio okay?
Your audio feels good, at least to me. Olumide, is this sounding good to you also?
Yes.
Great. You can stop the live stream for now. So we do these checks and then we begin in like a minute or two.
That's going to be a problem. That means we're going to create another link for live
No,
stream.
just the live stream.
Yes, we've shared it already.
Okay, it's okay. It's all right. So, Jarius, let's see your audio then.
Okay. I
The
think
video, I meant to say.
Your video, please.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we are
There
good
you
to
are.
I hope it's clear enough.
It is. Olumide, you can make me a host or a co-host as you want.
Let me just make you a host and you guys move on.
Yes.
So Sheyi, you are good to go now.
Great. Thank you. And thanks to everyone that has joined. And great. Thank you, Olumide. Thank you to everyone that has joined a few minutes earlier while we were doing some of the checks. We're excited to bring yet another edition in the series for the Net Zero Nigeria. Today, I have with me Jairus Awo. Hi, Jairus. How are you doing today? How are you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good to be here with you.
Absolutely. Thanks for accepting our invitation, and we're very excited to have you with us. This is the third in the series. The first we had with us Blessing, who gave us like an intro into the Net Zero, what it was. And Blessing is from the Net Zero as soon as possible project. And she gave us very clear insight, introducing us to Net Zero, what it is, what it means, what to do, what not to do, all of those technicalities. And it was a very exciting conversation. You can check it out on our social media platforms. And the previous episode, we had with us Abdulhamid, who shared with us the role of young people in Net Zero Drive for Nigeria. Today, we want to see what has happened so far between when Nigeria made that announcement as one of the 137 countries that agreed to pledge for net zero, and we aimed for 2060. Between then and now, what has happened? Are there progresses that have been made? Are there things that we can celebrate? Are there things that we haven't, or that has taken us backwards? All of this is what we hope to delve into on today's edition of the Net Zero Nigeria's webinar series, hosted by the International Climate Change Development Initiative. Many thanks to Olumide Idowu, the co-founder, for organizing this. And my name is Seifumi Adebote. So Jairus, let us start. The road to achieving Nigeria's net zero ambition, documenting the journey so far. Being a journalist, I called you and I confidently would say you're one of the finest climate-focused journalists that whose work I have enjoyed and, really appreciated over the years. And I want to hear from you, being a journalist and looking at the work you've done covering climate issues in Nigeria. How do you feel basically about this net zero drive for Nigeria?
Well, let me begin by appreciating you. I mean, yesterday on Twitter, you called me the finest Nigerian journalist, and I found that very interesting. The compliment. Well, I also like to appreciate Mr. Climate and Min for finding me worthy to be part of this webinar series, especially to come talk about documenting Nigeria's journey to net zero. I mean, it's really a privilege to be here. So, can I start now? I would like to share my screen.
Yeah, I mean, just before you share your screen, I just want to know of the presentation. I mean, as a Nigerian journalist, you work as a freelance journalist and you've been reporting a lot around climate and environmental news. And not just in Nigeria, but even internationally, your work has been published. So I'm just curious, if you just think around Nigeria's net zero ambition and the journey so far, I just want to feel your pulse. How exactly do you feel about Nigeria's performance before we get into the presentation itself?
Well, as a journalist, it's quite hard for us most times to take a stand, especially when you're a climate journalist and then you are just in between. You become an advocate of climate change or you just reporting climate change, because as a journalist you are expected to just be by the middle, report what is happening, say what people are saying, and then try to go beyond what people are saying to bring those facts forward to come and tell people, okay, though the government is saying this, but this is the reality. Well, from my own point of view, if I want to stay as a journalist, I would want to stay in the middle. I was okay. The government, in their own aspect, they have made some announcements, they have made some document ready, but something about climate change, and I am not just a journalist like that. Like I said, I combine it with advocacy kind of work, because I also am into development space too. I would say I'm not really impressed yet. Yeah, we have them, we have the legal binding, we have those beautiful documents, but the journey so far has not been impressed, if you ask me. Yeah. But as a journalist, I would like to present myself in two ways. As a journalist, I am in between. Yes, the government will do fine. Hey. But as an advocate, I would say no. It is not impressive yet.
Great. So I think now you can proceed with sharing your screen. Let me know if you're able to do that.
Okay. Host disabled participant screen sharing.
Can you try it one more time?
Share.
That's strange. And while you're trying to work that out, I want to say,
okay.
Welcome, Monet Adams. Are you there? I wonder if you can hear, but we're very excited
I think my
to have you with
screen
us.
is okay now.
And it's still loading, I think.
Can we see my screen now?
There we go. Perfect. I see it. So the floor is yours, Jared.
Yeah, so I tried to title the presentation as Nigeria's net zero ambitions, sources, challenges, and recommendation. Well, as we move forward, we will try to understand why I just have to title it like this. So my name is Jairo Sawo, just like you've mentioned. And yeah, so I have an outline, introduction. Yes, we've talked about net zero. People have said, people on this webinar series I've mentioned and I've talked about net zero, so I won't dwell much on it, but there is just a little introduction to what net zero is. And then we'll talk about Nigerian successes, challenges, and then recommendation, then time for question and answer. Yeah, so just to refresh our memory, you must have, if you were part of this